hang on a minute. Facebook. Hang on, I'm gonna buffer. I'm gonna buffer again. Hey, good Mike. All right, I should be done buffering. Good morning, Mike. How you feeling? I can't stay too long. Something's been on the back of my mind. Now, when I don't talk about something, when I don't bottle something up, when I bottle something up, I don't talk about it, I'm suffering in silence, it turns into a demon. Just like the nicotine addiction, just like my Coca-Cola addiction. I better be specific on which Coke. Hey, Mike, I'm praying against your pain and for quick healing for you. I currently have company, so I'm going to make this a very fast video, which I should be doing that in the first place, right? Instead of yipping on for like 9 hours a day to the point that I lose my voice and my throat muscles are all tight and not working. All right, so here's the deal. It was on the back of my mind. 2 days ago, something happened, and I thought to myself, I feel something coming in the air with the Gangstalkers. Something feels off again. I'm starting to notice that every time I go outside, they see me leave my house. They see which way I go. And if I take the long way to the park, then that gives them time to put on their jacket, run outside, and... Okay. I don't want to talk loud, but I have to stay by the internet connection. All right, I don't want it to buffer. So, I've just noticed it's freezing and buffering. Is this better, Mike? Okay. So it's been on the back of my mind. Better at the door. All right, so maybe if I point. All right, maybe if I point my voice that way, I won't wake up my company. Listen, I had something on the back of my head, back of my mind for a while. You guys were actually in a lot. I have to keep private, and it's at the request of other people that I do that, and I want to respect other people, and I want to keep their trust and respect. I want to have integrity. I want my broken pieces to have integrity and honesty too. So, all right, let me get this out before I forget, because I don't want to be disobedient, and this is the second major time I've had a signal. I'm hunting that. Okay. All right, so... 2 days ago or 3 days ago, something happened when I was walking Keeper. And I was in the park, and it sent up a red flag. Nothing in particular happened, but while I was walking Keeper in the park, yeah, there were other people at the other end because I keep a distance from everybody, just naturally and normally. And I lap my dog around the park because we do a mile. Well, people see me walk out my front door, and they get themselves prepared and set up. Well, a couple of days ago, something happened, and a red flag went up. It was something like in the spirit, so to speak. And I thought, I better get making my videos again and recording myself every time I'm outside, because I can't slip up just 1 second. If I slip up 1 second, then these bad people can do even more harm to me than they've already done. So anyway, that event that happened on the live stream that you didn't pick up on, that came and went, I noticed the Gangstalkers were like, it seemed like they were coming outside purposefully to try to set me up, and this time they had their cameras. Well, anyway, this morning, I go outside and I decide to take the long way to the park instead of going directly there. Well, by the time I got there, And by the time I started to lack keeper, I noticed that the Gangstalkers were back. And now they're pacing at the end of their property, doing a very threatening maneuver by pacing back and forth. And I don't appreciate that. That was unnecessary. I don't talk to anybody, I don't bother anybody, and I'm allowed to be in the park that's across the street from my house. I have every right to it. And I've lived here a year longer than these gang stalkers have, to be honest with you. So I remember a time in this town when I could walk around safely and nobody would hide in the bushes and jump out at me with their meanest dog off a muzzle. Meanwhile, the dog had bit me 30 times through the muzzle over the summer, but hey, that's okay, right? This morning I'm walking keeper in the second because I took the long way. Well, they had time to set up themselves, and I feel, now get it out. So I get it out, and I had my gloves on, so I have to take them off because it's freezing outside. I get out my cell phone, I flip it onto camera, I flip it on to the dial pad, get the phone number already dialed up. So I hope you caught that because it's buffering. That's when I noticed that they retreated back, back away from the park. They retreated back away from the other edge of their property the second I got out my camera. Now, I don't know. From now on, I'm getting this unlimited data plan so I can run a live stream wherever I am at any time for my own protection and safety. I'm dead serious this morning. I got shook. I got startled. I also got company. And of course, you know they're going to start when I got. So the gang stalkers are starting because I have company. The second thing that's on my mind with these gang stalkers is I just got my medicinal cannabis because that's what I take. I don't take pills. I don't go to doctors anymore. I have a better way of living. And I got my license because that's what I've been using for the past 8 years instead of medicinal cannabis. So now I'm just even more legal and going about it the right way. I am fully disabled. I am an already vulnerable person. I am physically disabled, but because I'm too young, they gave it to me for my mental disabilities. But either way, it's twofold. And these people that gang stalk me are not on disability. This is going to buffer, I'm sorry. This morning, I felt that feeling of terror, threat, fear, scaredness, and fright because of these gang stalkers. The second I took out my phone, they retreated back away from the park so I could lap keeper like I always do and like I've always done, even during the year that I lived here before they even knew this neighborhood existed on the map. Now, I feel that these people know that I have a medicinal cannabis license, so they're going to try to use that against me. Oh, Holly was smoking weed in the park, which will be a complete fabrication. First of all, I'm not smoking it. Not. Secondly, I have property where I stay on my own property when I use my medicine. So I feel the gang stalkers are going to try to capitalize and lie about my medicinal cannabis, and they're going to try to lie and use it against me. Now that I have company here this week, they're going to start up their crap because I have company. And because I have company, my guard is up. Extra. Now I don't want the gang stalkers and the demons they fiddle with tampering with me. And this is the second time in 2 days that I got that feeling that came over me. And I thought, Holly, you got to get out your camera. You have got to get back to recording yourself every step you take from the time you walk out your door and until the time you get back inside and lock your door. You're going to have to do that because the gang stalkers are up to no good. They go out there to try to set up a situation that I walk into, right? And they can say, look, Holly's doing it, Holly's doing it, look. And it's not me. This morning, my cell phone saved my tuchus. So I'm going to beg, lie, steal, and cheat, and I'm going to come up with the money so I can go get an unlimited data plan so that way I can make sure to live stream every walk I take. So when I'm not feeling safe, I can always bring you with me, and together we can pray and go before Heavenly Abba, that Keeper and I can have a peaceful, enjoyable walk like we always used to when we first moved here to Stortsville, New Jersey. And those damn Gangstalkers, they're the same people that doxed me and gave away my private location online. They gave away my private information, my driver's license. They were taking pictures of my plates, my car, me. They told everybody that I live in Stortsville, New Jersey, and where I live in Stortsville, New Jersey. They doxed my location. I'm a whistleblower. I have to live in a private location. It's got to be safe, sound, and secure. And being doxed and the general vast public know where I am is not safe, sound, and secure. I have created, my home itself has always been a safe house because of who I am. And I'm going to stop ignoring who I am. Now, until these slithery mother suckers came along, I was safe, and so was my house. My cat and dog, me, my car, nobody knew my location. No one knew my location. And I kept my location under wraps since 2016. But come 2021, the Gangstalkers doxed me and gave it away. But I was successful at keeping my actual safe house. Just like Stizdar talks about, a literal safe house. Yeah, doxing is for cowards. I love you, Steve. Oh, that emotional roller coaster. Bonnie, I love you. Awaken World Faith, how are you? Kaz K, hello, and I think nice to meet you. I don't think I've seen you here before. Please tell me your identity is not a gang stalker, troll, adversary, or hater trying to come in here to trick me, to pretend like you're a friend, talk to my friends, pretend that you're a friend to them just to get at me, and then to turn around and go, see, I was in Holly's chat room. See, she was talking to me. She acknowledged me. We're friends. But then you flip around. Please tell me you're not a gang stalker. Please tell me you're not a troll. Because those gang stalkers who gave away my location, they come in my chat room and that's what they do. They were told to stay away from me face to face. They were told to stay away from me online. We'll see. So far, no dice. They're not staying away from me face to face. And I'm going to keep my camera on me at all times for my own safety and protection. Ain't this a bad way to live? And they put me in this predicament to live like this, in fear, in danger. They're getting their jollies off on this. Meanwhile, they've got no idea who Yeshua HaMashiach is, and they've got no idea what's coming down the pike that's going to nail them straight in the face. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kaz K. Kaz K, I'm sorry. I'm shook, Kaz. I'm sorry, Kaz, but thank you. Hey, it's Victoria. How are you, sweetie? They're going to fall into their own trap. Yes, Stephen Moe, they actually did, and now they're trying to backpedal to get out of it. So what they're trying to do is set up scenarios where it looks like I'm stalking them when no, I'm not. I'm just simply walking for 4 to 5 times a day like I've always done. And no, I'm not changing my routine, because my routine, I walk past the police station, I walk past all my neighbors that I like and that I love, that love me back, and then I'm good, and then I keep you guys on the phone with added protection. But that's no way to live. That is no way to live under constant camera, constant surveillance, constant fear, no peace. And I got my dog to worry about. What happens when they attack me? You know they're going for my dog too. Those gang stalkers suck. Uh, okay, I don't mean to be rude, but I had beautiful company upstairs. I don't want actually, to be honest with you, I want to go lay back down for another hour or two. But Keeper gets up early, and I didn't want to like mess with her too much, like with her schedule. Like I try to, if I change my sleep schedule, I'd slowly adjust her food schedule. You know, like so I'll feed her from in 6 in the morning, and the next day 7, then the next day 8. Like I try to take it slow. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. I really dislike those gang stalkers. You know, I am not sending them any prayers today. I'm not praying for those enemies. Not today. On another day. On another day. They mean to do me harm. They mean to form weapons, and they mean to use these weapons against me. But I don't want to pray. I don't want to pray for them and their descendants anymore. Really, I don't want to be bothered with them. In Yeshua's name, I'm telling you the truth, Heavenly Abba. I'm sorry to feel like that, but there's something coming up too, guys. There's something coming up. This is another reason why the gang stalkers are acting up. Just as soon as it dies down, it comes straight back. Definitely in the future, I'm going to need prayers, but there's something coming up soon. And that's why they're acting up to me. I really thank you guys for letting me in. And I don't want anything to happen to Keeper and I. And I think these people heard me, that they be exposed in Yeshua's name. In trouble with them gang stalkers, I think I'm 10 foot tall to live if I want. Cascade. Come be my bodyguard. You can be my I'm sorry. So, here, you can look, Cass. She is. Keep her. Look at me. Hello, pretty girl. I wanted to let her sit outside a little bit too this morning. Just as I did it with Seva. Those darn gang stalkers. Nuisance value, just trying to wear me down. Thank you, Steve Mo. That's what I think. That's what I think, because there's 2 and more of them, so they can tag team it. They can do that relay thing and pass the baton back and forth to each other. There's only one of me, and there's 2 plus of them. Yeah, and I'm already disabled. So that even further puts the odds in their corner. Worship music. I'm relaxed. I thought to myself, what do you guys do? Wait till I walk out the front door and then go throw on your jacket and run to the edge of your property just to try to set me up or just to try to make me anxious and nervous? Like, what the hell is that? And don't give me, oh, well, I just happened to take my dog out. What? At the same damn time, 4 to 5 times a day, you're just happening to take your dog out at the same time as me. Same exact, and I kid not, guys. Same exact time I take the dog out. Well, they just happen to be taking their dog out too. They accuse somebody else of being a peeping Tom. They better watch who they accuse what of. Because I think they're up to really no good. Yeah, they are messing with me. They get a kick out of it. And meanwhile, while they're getting a kick out of it, I'm building up evidence against them. I take gang stalking seriously. When I first met those people, they heard all about what Sarah Adams and her clan has been doing to me. and how I do go to the police and tell the police, how I do get a paper trail. And now they turn around and do the same thing to me. Like, what? So you just heard me tell you a story of what the Gangstalkers did to me. Now you took notes and now you're going to turn around and do it to me? That sounds like the ex who collapsed my lung, who I had to get over battered women syndrome from. No, I'm not joining in that cycle anymore. Plus, too, if I record myself on live streams, I just get to hang out with you guys more. So it sucks I gotta do that, but I got really great companionship. I do. Everybody in my chat room is the world's best people and world's best friends a person could have. You're my blessings from Abba. I know I got it good with you guys, and I'm grateful. And I mean it. I really mean it. But I only mean that to my friends in the chat room and my loved ones and my support system and my acquaintances and my good people. And you guys are mine. I'm not sharing you with anybody else. You're all mine. I'm a jealous friend, okay? You're only allowed to get your love from me, not anywhere else. God's a jealous God. I'm a jealous friend. I'm teasing. I'm not like that. Well, that's not true. I am. I'm very territorial. But I'll allow you to have friendships with other people. I guess. But I get to be your number one friend. All right, so thanks for cheering me up. Thanks, Kaz. It's nice to meet you, Kaz. Sorry about that before. That gang stalking really gets me shook. All right, so I'm going to go be quiet because I don't want to wake up my company. I actually want to go lay back down for a little bit. So, hey, good morning to you, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to skedaddle. Oh, my goodness. Yep. I can't. I can't move away from the door. The second I move away from the door, it buffers. Congratulations, Lori. Yeah, they're not going to wear me down. I'm going to go get another cup of kratom. They can go pound salt. You know, it's interesting you guys say that because I got a message from somebody. I think it was Bonnie. And she said, Holly, don't give up. I'm like, I'm not giving up. Morning when I was sitting on my throne. I really had to look because it kind of feels to an extent and I don't want to grow cold and I don't know what's going on, Ava, but my behavior is like I've given up. All right, so I'm going to go. Hey, you Dave of hey to with sight. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go. And I'm going to go around the Gangstalkers. But yeah, I wanted to give Keeper some time outside, so give her a little attention. Because I know she's going to get jealous of my company, because once they're up, Keeper's going to be history. I'm kidding. All right, so I hope you guys have a really nice morning. And thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be praying back for you guys, okay? All right, bye. I got to keep one thumb free so I can type.